Hey, YouTube, Facebook, and whatnot, you know, all the usual stuff. This is Blade Junkie. I recently included some information in a video that said I would be getting some stuff from R2Hobbies, and today that stuff came in the mail. So, yeah, I want to show you a little bit about that. So, I guess here's the first thing. That I should tell you is that I got 3 spoiler kits, and I'm not planning on using them all as spoilers, actually. This is the only one, but they also come with mirrors, and so this here Camaro now has mirrors on it. You know, they weren't there before, so I got these tiny little mirrors, and I replaced the spoiler that it had with a newer, slightly larger one. Well, more than slightly larger one. Anyway, and the mirrors are held on by little clips, like body clips on the inside with a little rubber thing that presses against them so they don't spin around or anything. And I guess that's how the spoiler is held onto. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Shut up, you stupid phone. My God, the ringer is so loud. Anyway, that's that, and I guess it's pretty simple. The other thing is this here spoiler, and this spoiler is one of 2 that I'm not planning on using as spoilers, and I'm actually planning to buy more of these and use them for something that is not spoilery, you know, not spoilers. Yeah, and well, why don't I just show you, for example, what I mean. I'm drilling holes in my bodies to use these spoilers as an interesting kind of modification thing. I guess, I don't really know what to call it, so. Excuse me. It's kind of like a battering ram or guard, and so I drilled holes in the front and just put it in there, and that, you know, put the pins in there and we'll hold it on there, and it makes a good battering ram. So if you're planning on doing crashing, this is nice, thick, hard plastic. It's not polycarbonate. It's much thicker than that. It won't bend or anything. And I'm planning to get more of them to use on the vehicles that I have, or the bodies rather, just because they look kind of cool and they give it a nice kind of, I don't know if you'd call it ghetto look. Maybe that's not the kind of word for it, but you know, various little things like that. This one I haven't drilled holes in the side yet because I only have 1 spoiler, and that would look really weird. But I do. That is what I plan to do with these, basically. This is from R2Hobbies. They have multiple spoiler kits and whatnot. And these are just a few of them. And the other one is on the front of here. I think it looks pretty beastly on there. I mean, I know it's not really supposed to go there, but, you know. I guess you saw that cord there. That's the other thing I got from R2Hobbies. I got some underbody LED strips. They are located here and here. And this also has mirrors that came with the silver spoiler. I used them on this vehicle. And you know what? I'll just show you right now. This one has that, but for kind of a war games concept, these just drill various holes, and you can use it as an extremely decent battering ram. Or if you're planning to use this as a mode of transportation, which I don't imagine you are, but if you're planning to like push a skateboard around or something, put some of these on the front and not damage your body at all, especially if you have a bumper that goes out far enough to push on the body. Anyway, that's that. So yeah, back to what I was saying, those mirrors I used from that have clips, and the clips that hold them in, just as they do on the Camaro, the 68 Camaro, over there, that blue thing, and I put the wires from them through there, and I found it to work quite well. And I haven't done any night driving with it yet. Obviously, it's daylight here. I don't know if you can tell that, but whatever. They're really pretty darn good for what they are. So let me just plug it in here and show you what I mean. I turn that on and turn that on, and you know what? I don't need to turn that on yet, so I'll just plug it in first. Alright. Let's see. It's really quite convenient how easy it is to use this. I know that I'm saying that as I'm fiddling around and having trouble plugging it in, but that's just because I'm not looking at the thing. Alright, so now that it's plugged in, I'll turn it on so you can see the lights. Pretty good right there. I'd say they're pretty bright. I'm planning to get another set of them, except the next set it's going to be blue, and I'm going to have blue at the front here, mounted along under the spoiler plates that hold it against it as its kind of grill, if you will. And then mount a red one right about here in the back, so that it has really that nice full effect of a car, So I guess I'm actually planning to get 2 more sets of them, just so I can have, the red, or along the back and all that stuff. So I guess now that I've plugged it in, yeah, I didn't quite tell you why I ran the wires through those clips, but I did it so that the wires wouldn't grind on the belt right there. So when the antenna is in here, in its little area, its hole, whatever you want to call it, the wires aren't pushed against the belt in any way at all whatsoever, which is really freaking cool. So yeah, let me put the pins back in here. And if you haven't seen my other videos, this is Viper GTS-R 190mm width body. These are Dynamite RC 120mm trimmed green anodized aluminum pins. This body uses Indy Silver, Frost White, which is a combination of light dusting of white and then heavy coats of blue, and then simply metallic red at the back. Metallic blue, yeah, I don't know if I said that. And then carbon strips around the edges. This body is from HPI, so it comes with all the stickers and everything, so yeah. Anyway, if I turn it to the side, you can see that the lights do quite generously. It's hard to tell completely on this wooden surface with this light and all that, but you can kind of tell that they're pretty darn good lights. They only cost about $5 for a pair of them, which in my opinion is brilliant because they're the light comes out really well, and it's pretty much just 2 LEDs focused through a fiber optic kind of translucent cable that just kind of puts it out really bright everywhere, and then it brightens at intervals where it bends, just to give it a little bit of a more spread out look, whatever you want to call it. These are grip tires from Dynamite RC, just in case you want to know. Yeah, this is a Traxxas Stinger 20-turn motor. I don't have the stock gear ratio right now, but it's about equivalent to it. Woo. Whoops. Anyway, well, that's why I got this car, because it's nice and durable. Anyway, well, and because I wanted a friggin' amazing car. So, yeah. Pretty intense car here from HPI. they make all kinds of great products. And R2Hobbies, from what I found, is really good with their products too. Like these lights here, these mirrors, you know, the spoilers that they have of all sorts are pretty brilliant too, and just amazing products, really. Their shipping is expensive, but it's great. It's not the fastest. You can get it to come faster, but whatever. Um, and no freaky jokes about that, anybody. Even though I know some of you are probably thinking that. Which obviously I am. So shame on me, but whatever. So yeah. I don't really know. There's really not a lot else to say. I guess future plans for this vehicle include, I guess, there are a few things, actually, a lot of things really, that I want to do with this body, specifically, in about a week or so, I guess it is, I should be getting a new body, or, nope, my apologies, not a new body, metallic wheels. I got 2 sets, and R2Hobbies, they have them for a really great deal. It's like three or $4, somewhere from $3 to $5 for a set of pretty brilliant wheels. And by set, I mean 4. So just clarifying for you, any of you that don't know what I mean, even though you should if you're watching this. No offense. Anyway, for a set, and so I got 2 sets, and if you haven't seen it, one of my excuse me, one of my other videos shows homemade drift tires made on a lathe with a nice beveled edge to make it up those little sliding areas when you're drifting. They are drift tires, obviously, as I said. So, and I'm planning to use these rims with them. And anyway, it's 2 sets of 4. All right. So just to clarify, and they're 16 spoke, and the centerpiece and the spokes are metallic red on one set and metallic blue on the other, and both of the color types and whatever have a silver ring around the edge. They're also available in something. It's got silver spokes and a silver centerpiece deal here, and a black outline. They also have some sets that are black with red outline and just various awesome stuff like that. So R2Hobbies.com, just check them out. Shipping's expensive, but trust me, it's worth it because the products are a really good deal because they're pretty high quality for what you pay for them. And you can actually get HPI gear there, some like tires and wheels and whatnot that you would usually pay around 20 to 50 bucks for, you know, and you can get them for a total of maybe like 10. So very cool, freaking really good deal. Beastly stuff. This is only the first order I've made. The second order hasn't got here yet, as I've said, and yeah, you can see that's quite low, but that's fine because I drift, so that, you know, we don't do a lot of hardcore, you know, stuff where you're going to be slamming this into things. You know, it's mostly, if it's going to do anything, it's going to tilt this way and this way, you know, as you're going around the corners. But back to what I was saying, you guys should check out R2Hobbies if there's something you want. They have some of the coolest and craziest stuff I've ever seen for pretty impressive deals. Like, they have indicator set, which includes headlights, taillights, got some wing sauce there. Anyway, headlights, taillights, and blinkers. And they also have available crawler headlights, which I plan to put on my F-150 flare side body on the roof. They have angelized headlights, which I plan to get for this, as well as that indicator set. They also have a really cool indicator set that goes along with that indicator box, which actually comes with a pair of headlights, taillights, and front blinkers and rear blinkers, which is really cool. So if you're turning your wheels, then it'll turn in that direction, you know, and it'll send that signal through the box, and the box will get that, and it'll pick it up, and it'll signal for the lights to flash, and blinkers will flash. And this other really cool set that's optional, it doesn't come with it, but it's optional, I plan to get it, is for blinkers too. And what it is it's pretty much the same thing as this. You just drill a hole, and then instead of putting the little piece through there in a pin, you put servo tape on the bottom of your mirror piece, this base part, and you stick it to the side, and it's got an LED inside and then a little orange lens that's over it, and it's just really cool because then it gives you the full blinker effect, you know, of a real car, especially for some of you SUV fans out there with SUV bodies, or vans really make great bodies to use that kit, just because you know, vans are longer, you need extra lights to signal and whatnot. So yeah, and they just have all kinds of brilliant stuff, like the angel eyes that I was telling you about, headlights, taillights, fog lights, all kinds of amazing stuff. They even have controllers with gigantic LCD screens on the top of them that'll read out whatever you're doing. It'll tell you your current speed, your battery level, your power output, your power input, optional settings like trim and whatnot. Alternate settings, like with this one you get the setting for drift and race, and the difference is that one of them will allow you to turn tighter than the other. Drift is commonly the one that allows you to turn a lot less tight, and it's just an amazing controller, and it's the kind of thing that's probably worth a couple $100, but they have it there and it's only about $50, and it comes with the control, which can be set up to run with 9 different channels. So you can use the same control bound with 9 different receiver boxes in cars. So if you have 9 different vehicles, you can have only one control that works with all of them, which is kind of awesome because, you know, you're not going to be driving all 9 of them at once. And if you are, then I'm sure whoever's driving them doesn't need a huge, bulky remote like that. But cool thing about that remote is it gives you full control over your blinkers, your headlights, your taillights, everything on the car. And it's really great, and they just have all kinds of great deals, and it's a brilliant place to shop. Although I will warn you, it can become addictive. I found myself on that site looking around at about $300 worth of stuff that I now want. So be careful that you don't spend more than you have, because I made that mistake and now I owe some people some money. So, dun dun dun. Anyway, that's enough for my creepy monologue and boring crap. But overall, the point is, if you're planning on getting one of these, you're going to have to go to R2Hobbies and pick up some gear, because the gear is freaking sweet. Yeah. Pretty good car, you know. If you haven't seen my other videos, I suggest you watch a few of the HPI videos. You don't have to watch the body videos. I would, if you're new to RC hobby racing and RC car racing specifically, vehicle racing, ground racing, street racing, really, I'd suggest you check out my HPI Sprint to Drift Sport info and review video. It will give you a lot of information, and I'm going to warn you now, if you're watching this one right here, this video right now on your iPod, you're going to want to watch the next one on your computer, because if you watch that info and review one on your iPod, it's going to do you no good. There are a lot of really helpful annotations in it that I would suggest you use your computer so that you can actually read those annotations, because they'll tell you a lot of information about how much paint can cost, how much bodies can cost, light systems, ESCs, brushless systems, all kinds of really useful stuff. So if you're new to it, just you know, pop over to my channel and check those out. And I guess last thing I really have to say, aside from please don't kill yourself from the boredom, is this is Blade Junkie signing off, and thanks for watching. And please rate and subscribe and all that good stuff. It's Blade Junkie signing off. See you later, guys.